This is the reason, or the 3 reasons you're not as successful as you want to be. Whatever success is to you: money, cars, jewelry, women, having a wife, having a good family life, having the house you want, the relationships, the friendships, whatever that is for you, bro. This is probably highly likely a reason. So this is actually my 3rd take recording this video. First one was in slow-mo for some fucking reason. Second one, camera angle was off. I hope it's better now. So here we go. Number 3, I'm gonna speed run these because I've recorded this 3 times. Listen up, okay? I'm going fast. 3 reasons. First one, manifestation. Second one, law of detachment. Third one, I'll explain. First one, manifestation. The true definition of manifestation is being the person who already has what you desire right now, okay? So you have to be that guy before you're that guy. You have to achieve it mentally, and it'll naturally attract you physically, right? Everything happens in the plane of mental before it happens in the plane of physical, okay? Your mental is the plane of cause, and your physical is the plane of effect, right? So just because I don't have a $1,500 laptop right now, right? That's probably a $500 laptop, not a $1,500 laptop. Doesn't mean I don't own a $1,500 laptop. Does it make sense at all? Quite literally, quite honestly, fuck no, it doesn't, bro. Does it work? Yes, I'll provide examples. That's number 1. Law of manifestation, the real law of manifestation. If you want to learn more about the true definition of manifestation, I'm not sponsored, affiliated, or anything with this guy. He just has great videos. Check out Nero Knowledge on YouTube. He has hour-long videos talking about everything. Take notes. I'm gonna be honest, I watched a lot of the videos and they helped me a lot. Okay, so that is step number 1. Step number 2 is the law of detachment. You have to fully detach from the outcome to be able to get the outcome. Okay, so you have to be, you know what I'm saying? If you want the Lambo, you have to not care about the Lambo. You have to act as if you already have the Lambo, because that inherently detaches you from getting the Lambo, right? The first and second, manifestation and law of detachment, really go hand in hand, okay? A great example of this that I love to use is, let's say you've not been doing so well recently. You're not making as much money. You quit your 9 to 5. You went all in on your business and you're not making money, right? You're not making as much money as you want. Maybe you're not making any money at all. Maybe worst of all, you're going negative, bro. Okay, you're in the worst possible spot you could be. You got rent in 30 days, bro. You got 1 month, right? If you're feeling feelings of pressure, anxiety, and stress, you are not detached from the outcome, because that is making you feel like you don't have the money to pay the rent in 30 days, right? Let's say your rent is 3 racks. You feel like you don't have 3 racks in your bank account, right? And it's not even about feeling. It's just about knowing you have 3 racks in your bank account. Even though when you open your bank account, it says zeros physically. With what you can see with your eyes, it says zeros. But mentally, you see 3 racks. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? You can't put your definition of things on the physical realm, right? This is the physical realm here. My shirt, my chain, my face, my hair, whatever. That's the physical realm. Like I said earlier, that's the realm of effect. You need to change the realm of cause to change the effect, right? Cause and effect. We learned about this in like 4th grade, bro. Okay? Lock it in. That's number 2. Fully detached from the outcome. If you got rent in 30 days, you cannot worry about rent in 30 days. You can't feel stress, anxiety, or pressure about it. You just got to know you got the money for it, and the rent will come. It won't even come because you already have it. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3, be that motherfucker before you're that motherfucker. Okay? Simple, really. Just like I said earlier, be the millionaire version of yourself before you're a millionaire, right? I'm a millionaire. Bro, I'm not physically a millionaire. That doesn't fucking matter. Okay, that's not what actually matters. What matters is mentally. Business, life, everything is 70% mentality, 30% physical reality. Okay? I like that term right there. Coin that shit. That's the truth. So you must attain everything mentally, and then you'll get it physically, okay? It's not always about your physical inputs. It's not always about how hard you're working, okay? The hardest fucking worker is never the richest fucking worker. That's just not how that shit works, right? The person with all the skills, but the worst mentality ever, will never make as much money as the person with the best mentality and the worst skills ever, Okay, it's just how it works. It doesn't even make logical sense, but it's how it works. The person with the mentality is gonna figure out how to make the money. The person with the skills doesn't have the mentality, and they're not gonna know how to apply the skills and be in the right mental position to receive what they're looking for. Okay, it's quite simple actually. So the three things: manifestation, law of detachment, and you gotta be that motherfucker before you were ever that motherfucker. I'm 100K liquid right now. If I showed you my bank account, you'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? It doesn't matter what the fuck the numbers in the bank account say. I'm 100K liquid. I'm a millionaire. I drive the fucking car I want, and I live in a bougie ass house. As there's unfinished drywall behind me. Do you see the fucking point? Nothing can shake me about this, okay? I don't think I said this in this video yet. I broke some shit the other day. It was 2.5 racks. I did not have 2.5 racks in my bank account. Yet I felt no pressure, no stress, no anxiety, because I already had 2.5 racks right here. You know what I'm saying? I already had the 2.5 racks. It's not even about having it right here. I just had it, bro. On my bank account, I did not have 2.5 racks. I was far from it, okay? Now, 2 or 3 weeks later, I got well over 2.5 racks, bro. And that's just because I was already that motherfucker with well more than 2.5 racks, 10 racks, before I ever had 10 racks in my bank account. I felt no pressure, no stress, no anxiety. It changed nothing about the way I thought, the way I acted, or the way I went about my day. And that's how you know you've achieved the law of detachment, is when things can't even shake you up anymore, bro. It doesn't change anything that's going on because you already have it. You already are that guy. It can't change anything. So those are the three things that you should implement. If you're not seeing the success, or you're missing pieces of your mentality, those are the three things that you should implement today or tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We don't fuck with tomorrow. There's only today. Implement them today, right now. I'm gonna be honest, the law of detachment isn't something that you can consciously implement. It's something that will be ingrained in your brain over time, or it'll just flip a switch. I had an event that kind of changed the way I thought about things, and that kind of flipped that for me. And then as soon as that shit happened the other day, I knew that I was detached, because I look back, that happened, I didn't even think about it. It was a week later, and I look back, I'm like, damn, bro, I really didn't give a fuck. And it's resulting in my success tenfold now. It's just how it works, bro. It's just a part of the game. So implement those three things, and I promise you'll be far more successful.